Today I'm bringing you what I think is a restaurant standard dish, and you don't need the skill set of Gordon Ramsay to pull it off. Now it's so very simple. It is sous vide chicken breast in a rich mushroom sauce. Now you're absolutely going to love this one, guys, and as I mentioned, it is sous vide cooked. You can use any sous vide machine you want, like the one I have here, which is the Burton sous vide, which I can highly recommend. Or because I already have quite a lot of Thermomix content on my channel, I'm going to be using the sous vide mode in the Thermomix TM6. Now, just let me quickly mention, if you do own a Thermomix TM6 and you've not yet used the sous vide cooking function, you don't know what you're missing. So get this blade cover ordered, because if you try and sous vide cook without the blade cover, you will burst your bag with the blade. So you need to order this. So if you haven't already ordered it, get it on order. So let's have a quick look at the ingredients. Hell, this is so simple, you will not believe it. Right, I have 2 normal chicken breasts, this will serve 2, 10 grams of dried mushrooms of your choice. Next is 50 ml of white wine, bit of vino, 100 milliliters of double cream, 2 tablespoons of butter for frying, and some oil, and just some regular salt and pepper for seasoning. Now, first things first, let's get our sous vide preheating to 65 degrees Celsius, then get those mushrooms soaking in 100 milliliters of water just off the boil for about 20 minutes to half an hour. Right, as you can hear in the background, our sous vide is preheating, our mushrooms are soaking, so we're going to get a little bit of colour on our chicken breasts, and if your pan doesn't make that noise, it's not hot enough. So I've gone in with 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and a nice hot pan, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we'll cook these for about a minute and a half per side, so they've got some nice colour. So that's about it. You can see that there's some nice colour both sides on that chicken breast. So we'll remove them to a plate and on to the next stage. Okay, I'm just going to go in with a splash of white wine. It's down as 50 ml. So let's just have a bit of a good old guess. I'm going to cook the alcohol out of this now bring it to the boil, and we're going to cook it out for about 30 seconds. Okay, next we need to strain our liquor from our mushrooms, and you really should strain it because they can be a little bit gritty. So through a fine strainer, and keep this liquor because we'll need it for our sauce. Just give them a nice, just rough chop. They don't have to be perfect, we're not in a Michelin starred restaurant. And that will do, and remember, do not chuck away like I've done once before your soaking liquor. So I've boiled that sauce, the white wine back for about half a minute. So in with that reserved Morels liquor. Reduce the heat down to low to medium, and go in with about 100 ml of double cream. Give that a stir around. And we'll cook this gently, again on a low to medium heat, for about 3 to 4 minutes until that mixture will cover the back of your spoon. See you soon. Right, I'm now at the desired consistency. So in with the reserved mushrooms. We'll give them a stir through. A little bit of salt. No shortage of black pepper. So now we'll put our pre-seared chicken in a sous vide bag and add this sauce. A quick word about vacuum sealers. These are quite inexpensive. It's just a normal vacuum sealer. If you don't want to spend that money, you can use the water displacement method with a normal Ziploc bag. There are many videos on YouTube for that, but if you are going to get into sous vide cooking, I highly recommend buying one of these little sealers. They're not that expensive, so yeah. So here goes, let's seal it up. Next, all there's left to do is place our package into our Thermi. It will fit somehow. A little tip, don't fill your water to the max level, because once you put your chicken in, it'll spill over the top. It might float a little bit, but once the lid goes on, it'll be fine. The only negative thing about the Thermomix and sous vide cooking is you're quite limited on how much room you've got and how much you can cook. So on with the lid, timer to 3 hours. So I will see you then. When the time is up, carefully remove your bag from the sous vide machine. Next, empty the contents of the bag into a pan and keep the sauce warm while you prepare the rest of your food, and feel free to thicken the sauce to your desired consistency. Now let's cut each of those chicken breasts in half, and just look how juicy those look. You could not achieve that any other way other than sous vide cooking. Now let's plate up. Today I'm serving my chicken on a bed of creamed mashed potatoes with chives and some garlic green beans. Place the 2 halves of chicken on your bed of mash and top it with that delicious, indulgent, thick, creamy mushroom sauce. Absolutely delicious. Thanks so much for watching, and if you do give this dish a try, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Now, I'd just like to thank everyone for all of their recent support and all of those lovely messages that you've been leaving me. They do make me smile and they do spur me on to share more cooking with you. So if you haven't already joined us, do consider clicking that subscribe button. So for now, keep safe, keep well, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.